I don't know why I always choose to film videos when my washing machine spin cycle is going, so I hope that you guys can't hear that, and I apologize for the noise. Hi friends, I'm Felicia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a very fun tag that my friend Angela from Coffee and Chapters came up with. And it is the Canadian A book tag. And we are both very proud Canadians, and she tagged me to do this, and I'm all too pleased to do this. And some of these questions are actually hard. So, yeah, let's just get into it. And I love the prompts for this tag because they're all really Canadian things. So, I just really like that. So the first one is Poutine, which is a very, I would say it's Canada's, like, most popular, famous dish. I feel like everyone's heard of it at least. And I love it, and I won't say no to a good poutine. Angela only likes to eat poutine once a year, which is silly. Maybe I shouldn't eat it as often as I do, but it's so good. So for poutine, she says pick a book that you like to read at least once a year. I don't read it every year, but I like to read it every couple years, and that is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And I think it was, I don't think it was last year, I think it was the year before that I read the whole series again. And this is just such a fun series, and every time I read it, it just is like I'm reading it for the first time. It's still, all of the jokes still get me, and then there's things that I look forward to, I know we're coming up, and then I still crack up when I get to those parts. So I definitely like to read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy every couple years. There was a fan going in here that I turned off so that it wouldn't be too loud, but now it's kind of getting warm in here, which sucks. The next prompt is hockey. Okay, I think you all know the stereotypes about Canadians and hockey. I myself am not a hockey fan. I am not married to a hockey fan, thank the Lord, but I have married into a hockey fanatic family, and as a result I have been exposed to more hockey since I've been married than I was like my whole life previous. My family wasn't really into hockey. Now one of my brothers is, but like growing up that wasn't our thing. But anyways, so this year the Winnipeg Jets made it into NHL playoffs, and things were bananas in Manitoba. Can I just tell you, like, people were just insane. It was ridiculous, and I was actually happy when they got kicked out. Sorry if that's a controversial opinion, but it's true. So when Las Vegas beat them, I was not crying about it. I was kind of, because we had a hockey pool going at work, and there was a gift card on the line, and I didn't end up winning it because I said the Jets would win, but most of us did, so whatever. So anyways, the prompt for hockey is, because hockey fans are just crazy, we're supposed to pick an author with a die-hard following. Okay, as someone who is very new to this fandom, who has observed it for many years from the outside, and even still, I'm just on the fringes, okay? Can I just tell you that J.K. Rowling fans are insane. Like, people that are deep into the Harry Potter, you guys are a little bit scary. I'm just saying, from someone that has been on the outside for a long time. Like, I get it. I get the appeal of her books, but y'all are crazy, so you're basically like hockey fans. Now my neighbor's coming outside with her kids, so now I had to shut my window. So the next question is Trans-Canada Highway. And the Trans-Canada Highway is a highway, the #1 highway, and it goes all the way from the east end of Canada, and it goes all the way to the west. That's the way I'm sitting, east to west. Now you know, I'm facing kind of southwest right now. Anyways, I live about 20 minutes away from the Trans-Canada, so we drive on the #1 a lot, and parts of it really suck. But anyways, so it goes all the way from coast to coast. For this one we're supposed to pick a book with locations that you've been to. And I'm like kind of cheating on this because it's hard to find books with places that I've actually been to. So I chose Wild Geese by Martha Ostenso because this takes place in Manitoba, and I live in Manitoba, so I'm cheating, but I don't care. Is that cheating? I don't know if it's actually cheating. The next prompt is Double Double, which is how you order a coffee with 2 cream and 2 sugar in Canada. It started off as a Tim Hortons thing, but you can say that anywhere and everyone knows what that means, so that's fine. So for this one, we're supposed to pick a sequel that was better than the first book. And I racked my brain and I could not think of one really. Like, I don't know, like the second book was better than the first book. Usually if the first one isn't good, then I won't keep going. Like, I honestly couldn't think of one. Maybe I'll think of one later, but I just couldn't come up with anything. The next question is Canadian Goose. And those things are kind of a menace. They are all over the place and they're kind of scary. As long as you don't get too close to them, they're okay. But, like, don't approach them and don't try to help them across the road, because then they'll attack you. So, I'm not saying from personal experience, but I have heard stories. So for this one, you're supposed to pick a book with a surprising villain, or a villain that you never saw coming. I was trying to think of something that happened in a book with a villain that just like had me shook, but I couldn't think of anything. But then I thought of The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and this book, if you're not familiar with it, it is it's about a princess who's running away from an arranged marriage on her wedding day. And the prince that she is supposed to marry comes after her, as well as an assassin that is sent to kill her. And so in this book, we have these two perspectives of these two guys that are sent after her, and you don't know which one's the prince and which one is the assassin or the villain. So when that got revealed, then that was kind of like a really like intense moment, waiting for it to get revealed. So I'm gonna go with that, because that was pretty good in this book. The next prompt is A. I'm sure everyone's familiar with the stereotype that Canadians say A a lot. We don't say it as much as a stereotype, but I have been known to say A from time to time. It does happen. So for that one, we're supposed to pick a character with a catchphrase, and I am going with Gollum from Lord of the Rings, because his catchphrase is "my precious." So that's who I'm going with for this one. Question number 7 is Colourful money. I only have a $10 or no, I have a $5 bill in my wallet, and I don't feel like getting it, but I'll like put a picture here of some of our money because it's colorful and it's very fun. And like I don't like to go to the States where all the money is the same color, and then it's like, well, how can I quickly tell what money I'm supposed to give? Now I have to look at every bill and decide what it is, or like see what it is first before I hand it over. Like, it's just way easier if your bills are different colors. Get with it, America. But yeah, so the prompt for that one is show off a book with a beautiful cover, and I'm going to show The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This is one of my favorite covers ever, and when this book came out, when this cover was revealed or whatever, and released, is that what you call it? When this cover was unveiled anyways, I was pretty shook about it. Like, look at it. And like, this is actually someone doing string art, and this is a photo. Like, I just love it. It's beautiful. Question number 8 is Anne of Green Gables. We all know how much I love Anne of Green Gables. It's basically the Canadian classic, and for that one, we're supposed to feature a Canadian author other than Ellen Montgomery, which I could do. Instead, I'm going to go with Emily St. John Mandel, because we also know how much I love this book. So, but yeah, she is a Canadian author, and I think, like, this is her most popular book, but I think everyone should read her other books as well. I haven't read all of them, but what I have read is very good. So, yeah. The last question is, do you know so-and-so from Canada? And I have actually never been asked this question, because I've never gotten it. So we're supposed to tag some friends. I never think about who I'm going to tag. I will tag some people down below and on Twitter. Actually, I tag everyone to do this because it's a fun tag and I think it should go around. Even if you're not Canadian, I would love to see your answers and how you interpret them, or interpret the questions, because that would be really fun. So yeah, that's all that I have for today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, so long, and thanks for all the fish.